could kill a couple of people and don't go to jail in real life.
There's no hard feelings.
So do they teach you at acting school, like how to be a villain and look sinister and that kind of thing?
No. Basically, it's you get to do something and don't get in trouble for it and just have fun. Do you know what I mean? I mean, it's the hero is boring. There's not many layers to him. There's more layers to the villain. You know, it's gray. It's not black and white. We are who we are for a reason. You know, it's more complicated than just being bad.
It's definitely very freeing, I found. It's like kind of the actor's playground, what you were saying before. We can kind of just mess around more with the material.
Yeah.
Not have to be so square.
No.
There's the age-old adage that is, no bad guy ever thinks that they're bad, you know? They think that they're good. They think that they're justified in their actions. So that's one thing that I love about these cats, is that, you know, you're watching our villains and you love each one of them, you know? Like, how do you not love John Barrowman? Come on now. Malcolm Merlin's the best, you know?
He is awesome. But you guys look sinister, like really sinister when you're on screen. How do you get into that pose?
A lot of work. A lot of posing in the mirror. No.
I get, I have to get the dragon tattooed, and then I get scars on my face now.
I feel like that takes so long with the tattoo that by the time we're shooting, he's real pissed off, actually. He's like, I've been sitting here for I don't know how long it takes you. 3 hours? 2 hours?
The one on the back took like 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah, so he's ready to throw down.
Oh, for real.
I try and keep my distance at that point.
And then you gotta scrub them off and you get like sores. Yeah.
I'll say something. You know what's to the actors in the house, or the you know those. You know what's crazy is that I think that when you play a character that how can I say this? It's very easy to fall into a trap of like wanting to hit poses. Because we all watch these shows and you realize that you're like, oh man, I want to look strong, I want to look menacing, I want to look all these things, right? And there's nothing more uncomfortable than being on set and feeling fake. Truly, like when you feel like you're trying to be powerful, you're trying to be scary or menacing. So you're asking like about these poses. Truth be told, it always comes down to what's going on in the pit of your stomach, you know? Like if you can justify your actions, and if you believe everything that's coming out, you believe everything that you're communicating to your partner, to your acting partner, all those poses and all those looks and all those moments of menace, they're there, they're present if you're justified in your actions towards your partner. You know, to be a corny actor about it, but I love this shit, man.
Well, we love seeing you guys, and it's so good to see you back this season. We were all wondering how you'd come back, and it was great to have you back on screen. What was it like for you? Was it emotional returning at all?
Absolutely, it was very emotional. You know, when you say bye to any job, you're not sure how long you're gonna say bye to it to. And with this one, as you guys know, man, you guys have been just showing so much love. I had so much fun getting to play with everybody. I'm mad I haven't gotten to play with Kirk yet, because I love that cat, but maybe soon, bro, maybe soon. I love being back, and you know, we talked a little bit about it. Like, I don't want to bring Chase back in another world. I don't want to dilute his mission, because Chase won. You know, I like to picture him in heaven, not hell, in heaven. Just like super mad, like his plan backfired, you know? Like, oh man, I didn't think I was actually gonna die on that boat, you know? But to come back this season and to have the writers, they just killed it for me, because I got to be a hallucination, I got to be as conscious, and to me that means I could stay at a 10. I could stay where we were at the end of season 5, and that to me is the most fun, you know? It was awesome.
I use this, going off of what you said, this analogy, it's like when you're playing a villain and you can't get too, I almost feel like you can't get too big or too much. It's so, again, freeing, but I think of it, what are those, the trapeze when you swing from one to the other, and I feel like as the audience, you want to watch the moment when you let go of the one bar, and you're waiting for that moment when you're flying through the air and you're going to catch the next bar. And I feel like as a villain, you kind of get to just live in this moment in the air, and it's exciting. You don't know what's going to happen, and I think that's it's fun playing it, but also I hope for all of you, it's fun to watch.
Because one of the things this season for you, Katie, was that you actually got to be kind of not fighting your old team for once. You were in the cottage with Quentin and with all the old crew, including Roy. What was that like, being back there and kind of being more chilled with them, not actually kicking their asses for once?
It was fun. I mean, it's great, especially as an actor, and I'm sure both of you guys can relate when they write for you, and you're not just coming in at the end of the scene just screaming. You know, I think there was, for me personally, it could be a little frustrating at the beginning of the season because I wanted to play. I wanted to play with other actors. I wanted to like get to the, start the arc and get to the cottage, and so that was sort of the beginning of her arc and journey or the transformation into her world with Diaz.
And obviously Diaz has come into the fray now, and spoiler alert, you kind of get launched out into the river. How bitter are you at Black Siren at this moment?
Listen, man. We were a team, and she betrayed the team. We could have, taken over some stuff. On out, had some little screaming babies. But you didn't want to go in that direction.
I don't hang with wife beaters, come on!
You killed my father. Well, a version.
A version. No, it was unfortunate because I enjoyed when we were a team. I actually really did. So I don't know, I don't.
Who knows?
No spoiler, I don't know. Yeah.
We don't know.
I don't know what's
gonna happen.
Gonna have to make a new team.
Yeah.
And Katie, what do you think about the mention in the Flash that ex Black Siren, there's unrequited love between her and Dark Oliver?
Say that again.
In the Flash, they mention that there's unrequited love between Earth X Black Siren and Dark Oliver.
What do I think of that? Well, I can't say anything. I like my job. I want to keep it.
Were you aware about that, like in terms of the backstory of her?
Yes, we discussed it, but I also think, for me, playing a villain, I love to play against what's written or play against the dialogue.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting way I kind of went about it when I went onto the Flash.
Awesome. And Josh, the whole premise of Prometheus is try and take away everyone Oliver loved. How do you think you feel knowing that you pretty much failed?
I just picture him in the afterlife, just super sad about it, And I was mad because there was a picture that went out after season 5. I think the cast put up one at a con, and I was like, come on, y'all. Let's just keep 3 months where everyone thought that I killed everybody, Like at least keep it till the next season. But no, it was, truth be told, sitting on that boat for the finale. We were out on where we were shooting that, sitting on a lake. We were out there for a few days, and it was just cool, man. Like you guys saw the way it looked on screen, and when you grow up dreaming of doing this little thing that we get to do, you picture days like that. Like you picture days where you go to bed super tired and exhausted because you gave your body and you gave your brain to it, and Chase had this master plan, and maybe he'll get to right his wrongs later. Maybe he'll get to right them later.
He's still dreaming. But those were absolutely fantastic finales, I have to say. I wanted you guys also to have a chance to ask lots of questions. So we've got some mics in the aisles here, so please start.